With price increases and tons of construction, there's a lot that we didn't love about Disney World in 2019, but today we are going to think positive and talk about the 10 things that got way better in Walt Disney World in 2019. Watch them all, let us know what you think. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. We are going to look on the bright side today and talk about some awesome things that got way better in Disney World here in 2019. There are so many fun additions, updates, and fun new secrets that we spotted and found this year, and we want to go through them all with you. Let us know in the comments which are your favorites and what we missed. Number 1, those holiday celebrations, with all 4 parks now participating in holiday festivities, including celebrations for Christmas, New Year, and more. The options for celebrating the most wonderful time of the year have seen some serious improvements in Disney World. It seems like Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party always has more to offer, like brand new ride overlays this year on Space Mountain and Tomorrowland Speedway, and Minnie's wonderful Christmas time fireworks. Also pop over to Animal Kingdom for a ton of new holiday cheer, decorations in Pandora, Diwali celebrations in Asia, and those adorable Merry Menagerie puppets on Discovery Island. They're so cute. There are some wonderful ways to celebrate over there in Animal Kingdom. And speaking of those celebrations, now you can watch the countdown to the new year on the Tree of Life. That means you have your choice of any of the 4 parks for your first moments of 2020 this year. There's also a new option for an exclusive New Year's countdown at the brand new Topolino's Terrace at Riviera Resort. Now this one comes with a pretty big price tag, about $500, but for fireworks views of 3 different shows, a gourmet meal, and an exclusive venue, it may be worth it if you want to shell out those big bucks for a super special first time ever experience. Nighttime entertainment is our number 2. Also at all 4 parks, there are some awesome nighttime shows that just keep getting better. Epcot Forever is a nice replacement to Illuminations. I know so many of you miss Illuminations, but Epcot Forever is fun for those of us who grew up with Epcot. But this one is only going to be around for a few more months, and then it's going to be replaced by Harmonious. So stay tuned for that big reveal as well. Rivers of Light We Are One brought some welcome changes to a nighttime entertainment at Animal Kingdom. Rivers of Light can be a little underwhelming compared to the other nighttime spectaculars around the parks with no fireworks, so we're happy with the addition of some Lion King elements to the show. We Are One gives Rivers of Light a little boost in the way of some Disney animation. Still not our favorite nighttime show, but at least it's getting a little bit better. All right, number 3, options for those with special diets. Vegetarians and vegans rejoice because those plant-based eating options got way better at Disney this year. Disney World has massively expanded their plant-based menu, which means that finding vegetarian options and tasty, healthy choices is easier than ever. We're not even vegetarian, and we think that some of the options are super tasty, like the spaghetti and mushroom meatballs from Tony's Town Square or the dark chocolate banana bread at the Plaza. With Disney's new plant-based initiative, we're getting some super unique and yummy dishes that we might not have gotten without all these new options. By the way, everything is clearly marked on menus with a little leaf logo, making it much easier for plant-based diners to find something to eat. Mobile ordering was introduced in 2018, but we've seen it explode in 2019 with a ton of restaurants available. You can mobile order practically anywhere at this point. You know, we love mobile order for how easy it makes quick service dining. Nobody wants to wait in line for lunch. This year, it's now at almost every resort too, so you can skip the crowds during the breakfast rush before you head to the parks, and you should definitely do that. If you're not mobile ordering, it is time. Number 5, those Disney buses. Now, I know we're mentioning Disney buses in several of our videos right now, but you guys, it's a really big change. Those Disney buses have gotten so much better. Not only do those buses have some cute wraps, some of them even have USB chargers and Wi-Fi now. So if you're hoping to get a ride on one of the new buses, we've spotted them on Magic Kingdom routes and at Disney Springs pretty regularly, so keep an eye out. Another thing that has gotten way better is the bus stops. Most stops now have screens that indicate what time the buses are coming. They don't always work, but at least they're there. We first saw these crop up in 2018, but there are screens at most stops now. Some bus routes even feature bus wait times on the My Disney Experience app, so you'll find it under your hotel info. This service is constantly improving, so we're excited for the future of it, but we've definitely seen a lot of positive changes in this past year. All right, Disney Skyliner. Of course, we have to mention the Skyliner. Transportation to and from Hollywood Studios and Epcot has gotten so much simpler from so many more hotels with the Skyliner, and the ride is one of the most fun transportation options. Even though we'll always love the monorail, the Skyliner is really, really entertaining as well. Now, the full route from Caribbean Beach to Epcot only takes 11 minutes, and with continuous rides, there's less waiting than with the bus schedule. Plus, the Skyliner resorts were previously bus only, so guests at Caribbean Beach, Pop Century, and Art of Animation will have a much easier time with travel, and of course Riviera Resort as well. Hollywood Studios transformation. Now, we can't talk about things that have gotten way better without mentioning Hollywood Studios. This park has been seeing a surge of changes over the past few years, starting with Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge this year. We think that Hollywood Studios might finally be finding its identity again, or finding a new identity, or it's on a journey. Let's say that. Though it used to be more backlot experience that took guests to the Hollywood of yesterday, the new feel of the park lets you walk into your favorite films. It all started with Toy Story Land making you the size of a toy, and a whole new world of immersion appeared with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge this year. Frankly, this new level of immersion and world building has never existed in a Walt Disney World theme park before. Sure, cast members over at Tower of Terror really dive into the story, but not like cast members in Galaxy's Edge. Every cast member in the portion of the park has a full fleshed out galactic backstory, which is pretty cool. It's so fun to walk around in the innovative world of Batuu, and we really think it's improved the park, or at least helped it to solidify its identity as a park where you can literally enter and take part in your favorite stories. All in all, Hollywood Studios did get much better, even if you only consider that the construction is over. If you don't like any of the stuff that was added, you still don't have to run into a bunch of construction anymore. And the revamp of the park started with Toy Story Land and will wrap up with the opening of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway next year. So the park experience in studios is really a whole new world. So let's talk just quickly about Galaxy's Edge. I know we just mentioned it, but let's go into a little bit more depth here, because there was kind of an underwhelming response when it first opened in May in Disneyland and August in Disney World, but everything's changing with the opening of the main attraction in the land. Rise of the Resistance just opened on December 5th, and the tech on this ride is pretty crazy. With multiple ride systems, this means that technological advancements are improving for the parks and makes us really excited for what else is to come. We know that tech in Disney is just going to keep getting better. Think reverse launch on Guardians of the Galaxy, more and more trackless tech like we saw in Rise of the Resistance, and more new ride systems. Plus, with this new method of immersive storytelling, our expectations are pretty high for what's coming next. All right, resort options. If you're hoping for more resort options this year, you are in luck. The choice of where to stay got much better. Coronado Springs Resort was revamped with the addition of Grand Destino Tower, and Vacation Club members can now opt to stay at the brand new Riviera Resort. Grand Destino is an awesome addition to the resort options at Disney World because it's basically deluxe rooms inside a moderate resort. We haven't seen this kind of hybrid between two resort levels before, and it makes for a ton of amenities at Grand Destino and some super upscale rooms at lower prices. We've also gotten a sneak peek at the rooms at Riviera Resort and love the stylish design. It sure looks like it's going to be a comfortable place to stay for those Vacation Club members, and others you can always book even if you're not a Vacation Club member. Plus, it's on the Skyliner, so super easy for guests to swing by and check out the new resort. If you're curious about resort options for 2020, check out our best and worst resorts for 2020 video. We give you all the details on some of our favorite and least favorite resorts and why, so that planning your Disney World accommodations is easier than ever. And finally, character dining. Speaking of Riviera Resort, character dining got a little better at Disney this year with the addition of Topolino's Terrace. That's a brand new character breakfast, so kiddos of all ages can meet the Fab Five at their table with a tasty menu. It's a signature restaurant after all. Plus, the views from the rooftop Topolino's are sure to be stunning in the morning. Just a heads up, this experience is on the pricier side at $41 for adults and $24 for kids. So stay tuned, there's a lot coming in 2020, but we're so glad to note that many things got better in Walt Disney World in 2019. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Do these things that got better outweigh the negatives like price increases and all of those other changes? We can't wait to find out what you guys think. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you like our content all about the Disney theme parks and resorts. We'd love to have you as part of our subscriber family. Don't forget to tap that notification bell also so that we can let you know when we put up a new video. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.